God praises, honor.
Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakodash.
Honest to the elders, the apostle of Graham Stone. Shalom to you, brothers and highways and the byways, spiritual and teaching word. In sincerity and in truth. For the James Jamaica camp. And now with the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And through the weeks, months pass, we've seen a lot of things happening in the spirit. And one of the things we realize that is the chastisement of the body, man. That's very soon to come. Wherein a day like this is not going to be like a normal day. The men of the Lord will be hunted. See, so in a time like this, when we have a day where we can come out and give praises, honor and glory to how much we can shine. We have to press the master. We can't do these things. Right? We have scripture
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, when the evil days while the evil days cometh not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in him.
Right. So at the end of the day, man, we have to remember the Lord Yahweh Hashem shine while time, remains as it is now. Because we see the forecast today, and it's not pretty. Things that are prophesied to come. You're going to need the help of Yahweh Hashem shine at that time. See, so we have to remember the Lord Yahweh Hashem shine. No, seeking the days, when the evil days come, that's according to the scripture. Just give me 1 Corinthians 11 verse 32. See, because daily we've been punishment, but through that punishment we know that when the time comes when the Lord about to pour him wrath on earth, we are going to be protected. I'm going to Luke 6 with it.
Corinthians 11, verse 32.
Right.
But when we are judged,
right,
we are chastened of the Lord.
Right. And he's speaking about the men that are here, giving our bodies as a living sacrifice to Yahweh Hashem Shai. The Lord in the name of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Daily, we've been judged. Our judgment, right? Merely because we transgress the laws and statutes of Yahweh Hashem Shai. The name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Heavenly Father, we are the Hebrew Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians. And we've been chastised daily in different ways, different manner. But the chastisement which we're getting from the Yahweh Hashem Shai is going to make us pure. It's here to make us refined, acceptable men towards the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai.
That we should not be condemned with the world.
Right. Read it over again.
Say, 1 Corinthians 11, verse 32.
Right.
Say, but when we are judged, right, we are chastened of the Lord.
Right.
That we should not be condemned with the world.
Right. So, judge, we feel all the hardship now, because when the Lord comes to judge the world, we are not going to be judged. That's will be a part of the number. Because elect, right? The elect is the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai. Yahweh Shai died so the elect can come back. To him. The scripture in John tells you that, look, those that are given me, they are died. And no one can pull it out of my hands. Before the scripture. See, so in another time, the elect of the nation of Israel is not going to be tricked. They're not going to be sheltered, because it is not given to Esau to chip the elect. You know what I mean? So that is the Hawashi's portion. See? So the elect of the nation is rich. We don't know who are the elect has been chastised. So that's when the Lord comes. You know what I mean? The punishment of a be in the other nations. Our punishment is just what? The punishment is accomplished. You know what I mean? Our daughters of Zion. Right? The Lord will visit the iniquity upon the other nations as well as to turn our people. We can even want to look to speak about.
It is Luke 6 verse 26. And he lift up his eyes and his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the power.
Right. So blessed are you poor. What a poor. Right? Hey, we are the poor men. Right? Our people, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians, we're poor amongst the earth. And we're the poorest, we're the lowest of the lowest. See? But we are blessed because
blessed are ye that hunger now,
right,
for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now,
right,
for ye shall laugh.
Right.
Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company,
right,
and shall reproach you,
right,
and cast out your name,
right,
as evil,
right,
for the Son of Man's sake.
Right. So the last part, the reason why all of these things are happening is for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, when men of the Lord have been chastised, being looked down on, you know what I mean? Every day we have certain demons plaguing us. We have bills, you know, a lot of things, man, a lot of curses that are on us now. Right? It's because of the Lord. Mainly it's because we transgress the laws, as I said before, man. But to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, we are going through these things, man. So at the end, so we can be refined. So at the end, you know what I mean, we face the judgment now. As I listen to the beginning of the week, you know what I mean, we face the judgment now, man. And we accept our judgment and our punishment now. Because when the wrath of the Lord come upon the earth, the scripture says what? We are the one whose laughter, whose mourning, are going to turn into laughter.
It's St. John 16, verse 20 says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, that he shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice.
Right.
And he shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy.
Right. See, so it's supposed to say we are going to weep and lament, right? But it has to turn to joy, man. And when you go down further, I speak about Yahushua, who are the one who make intercession for us, man. Right, when you can read whatever I talk about, let's get up.
Verse 23, if they rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets.
Right, so our reward is great in heaven, because the reason why I got through this now is because we're getting a reward, man. Right, as I said, it's on our doings, man, because we have sins and we still continue to sin today. But there is a reward at the end of the road for us. And that's the reason why we come out and we put on all these lessons, we come out to edify, you know what I mean? We lift up the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we call out to our people, we reprove, you know, correct, we teach. As subjected unto the prophet. So basically, as I said, that's how we know we're in the right state. Because the life of a prophet is not easy. It's never been easy, man, the life of a prophet. The most hated men on the earth. Because in a wicked society, the prophets now come and tell you good news. You know? Has never been the case, man. When wickedness is going on in society, the prophets come and tell us, look, this kingdom is going down. Jeremiah, what, 8 and, Jeremiah 28
28 and 8.
and 8. Yeah, you tell her that, look, the prophets, you know what I mean, came prophesying against great kingdoms, nations, you know what I mean, of wars. See, prophets live what they like, man. You know, and the life of prophets is not a lavish lifestyle. You know?
Verse 27. He says, but I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies, do good, do
This is Ecclesiasticus 2, verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right.
Set thy heart aright,
Right.
constantly endure.
Right.
Make not haste in the time of trouble.
Right.
Believe unto him and depart not away,
Right.
that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
Right. So when you do all these things, man, prepare yourself for temptation. See, so when you come to the truth, temptation, you're not going to be surprised because when you come to this, man, as the elders them say before, you set your mind. Look, we're going at this, we know we're going to be tempted. You know what I mean? So when you temptation reaches, it's not you. Because say what? That's what we increase at last end because it's just what? Better the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So you better bear the temptation and a lot of trials will come upon you. So at the last end, you can be glorified to your house shine. The house shall shine. So it's good for really, you know what I mean, hold the temptation. You know what I mean? Rejoice in them. Because you have men like Peter who rejoice in getting lashes for your house shine sake. Because he knew that it's an honorable thing, man. Right? You get chastised for the Lord, you have washing your shine sick. And that's the same reason why we get chastised. For the Lord's sake.
Yeah. So whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Right.
For gold is tried in fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
Alright. So you know, we're in the furnace of adversity now, man. You know, really, say before me, a lot of things. You know, you name it, it's buried. You know, I call upon us, men of the Lord. So one of the things that I try to hinder us from doing the work. But nevertheless, we have an advocate, we have a house shy, you know what I mean, we have fasting and we have prayer. Because we're going to need a lot of that at the time to come. Right?
I do 6 verse 24. He said, woe unto you that are rich,
Right.
for ye have received your consolation.
Right. Woe unto you that are rich, because you have what? You have received your consolation, man. Continue.
Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
Right.
Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Alright. So right now, we are in the mourning process. You can give me Ecclesiastes, so say better to go to the house of mourning. We're in the mourning process now, man. Right? And after the mourning process, because we're in the mourning process, 2/3 of our people in the nations then, in the rejoicing process. Happy. You know what I mean? So there come a time when the tables are going to turn. And the time we're speaking about is when the Lord have come forth in judgment. Right? And when the tables turn, we know we're going to the rejoicing state of mind. You know? See how Bashim and Shai and these men are going in the morning. You know? So each and every man get them fair share. You know, so no man can complain. You know, when you rejoice now, we're in the house of morning. Right?
Ecclesiastes 7 verse 2 says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
Right.
For that is the end of all men, living day in
Alright. So now this is the house of mourning. Right? I'm going for Israel, the state of Israel, you know what I mean, we're warning. You know, mourning, there's nothing happy in this society. Right? We get up in the morning, as I said, we keep stressing the point. Because this is the life of the prophets of Yahweh Shai. You get them in the morning, when you get up, you start to sigh and cry, man. You know? Because the liberty in the society is not welcome to a prophet. See? And the life we have to live, knowing that. And you knowing that you're the prince of Israel, man. The sons of the Hawash and Shai. Knowing that. See? And I have to live the way you're living now, man. You take the tool by your mind. Because you know, say, yo, you're kings. See? But you'll be treated as peasants. You know what I mean? Because us, to tell our people, we're not the inheritance. And to us, I think we're more than a foolish. You know what I mean? See? So that's the reason why the scriptures people also it's better to go to the house and mourning them. Right? Because the scriptures say,
He said, sorrow is better than laughter,
right.
for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better.
Right. See, so sadness, man, it's better than laughter. It's because a lot of time when you're under certain stress, you know what I mean, it's better when you sit and you think and meditate.
Especially in this time, because when you're happy in that time, everything's all good in that dispensation here. You don't really want to leave this. See, the more pressure and more struggle a man go through in that kingdom, the more they want to leave.
Yeah.
You see it?
Because the scripture refers to it as endure hardness as a good soldier. Because at the end of the day, you know, there come a time, you know, when you have to go dwell alone by yourself. You know, and you got the mindset of a soldier, man. See? So it's better for you in the house morning, man, because it do something to you, man. It makes you appreciate things and it makes you think and make you check yourself in that situation.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 18 is for in much wisdom is much grief,
right.
And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Right.
I would say that we say this basically is because, you know, if you come to truth that in your knowledge, you cannot be happy in this world if you actually have the
right. See, as I said before, man, you come and you know, say you're preaching, you understand, say you're preaching of the poor, you understand the things of the Lord, how washing your shy have been stored for you, and go home and see you living like peasants. Yeah, and be a walk.
You're supposed to live by horses. Yeah, walk.
Yeah, according to what scripture said. You know what I mean? But hey, we know, say, this is the thing we have to go through, man, because we have sinned. Keep on saying before, but we have to reiterate. We have sinned against the Lord, man, and that's why we are brought to a low. But now, at the time when the scripture say what? Like, punishment is accomplished. Our daughters of Zion, right? They will no more carried away in what? Captivity, right? The Lord are going to bring all of these curses what we are going through now, and they will turn over to the other nation of God.
This is 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 6. And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedient when your obedience is fulfilled.
Right. See, so we have come to that point, man, you know, that we diligently out here seeking the Lord, Yahweh, see, so there comes that time when our labor, you know what I mean, is going to be fulfilled and come to the point where the Lord will come avenge his elect. Baruch 4 and 24. You know something?
Jeremiah 16 and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Right. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Right, so right now, we're still fishing, man, because the elect is out there, you know, and this word needs to go out there, man, right? See, but there come a time, as we said before, man, there come a time when all of that, the scripture is going to change, you know? All of that, the scripture, the Lord will take off the prophets off of the street, man, and there's going to be the hunting season, you know? So, at that time, that when the teachers, the men we see out there on the highways and the byways, when you see these men come off on the highways and the byways, man, that's the time when you people need to fret. Yeah? Yeah.
This is Mark 4, start of verse 21 says, Be of good cheer, O my children, cry unto the Lord, and he will deliver you from the power and hand of the enemies.
Right.
For my hope is in the everlasting, and he will save you,
Right.
and joy is come unto me from the Holy One, because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting our Savior.
Right.
For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever.
Right, man, because as I said, you know, the Lord has brought us in, and as we keep on repeating, man, because, you know, we have a joy to him, you know, the elect is already been seen, the elect is Yahushai's own, man, right, because he died and brought them unto him. So no matter what happens, you know, the elect is not going to be cheap. The elect is not going to be in eternal adversity. The elect will come through fire, man. See, so the Lord I go rejoice that the ones that he was given from the time of St. John when the scripture speak. The Lord Yahweh has given Yahushai these. And none can put them out of my hand.
Actually, they didn't get them from before the foundation of the earth.
Exactly.
They were here.
Verse 24 says, Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen their captivity.
Right, so the neighbors of Zion, who's neighbors of Zion? Man? All of these Eden nation, who's Zion? I'm matter of fact. You Israelite. Right, the so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native American Indians, man.
Monument.
Right, yeah, can. Yeah, Zion going back to a monument. Right? See? So you Israelites, right? The neighbor you Israelites, basically, your neighbors have seen your captivity. Right? All of the scripture there was scripture in Maccabees say, what nation have got never spoiled. See? All of the nation have seen the disgrace of Israel, man. See, been brought down to the lowest of the lowest. See? But in that same breath, all of these nations, as scripture said, go on.
Says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power,
Right.
which shall come upon you with great glory
Right.
and brightness of the everlasting.
Right, so all of these nations are going to see the great glory and power of Yahweh Shai.
See it already?
Exactly. See? And hey, through the glory and power of Yahweh Shai, that's how we are going to get glory, man, through Yahweh Shai. See, because it is the glory of the Lord, man. This is his kingdom, this is his vengeance. You know what I mean? This is his setup. Right? So true, we do the will of Yahweh Shai, of course. You know what I mean? When he's glorified, we're going to be glorified with him. Right? That's the reason why we ever get caught up in these chariots. That's why we are part of the elect. That's why we are going to get protected so the harsh times come. So that glory is going to be shown on us. You know, and the glory of the Lord is being shown on the extent. You have these chariots, you know, you have the prophecies, which is coming to pass now. See? And the Lord spake this before the earth, before now.
It says, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, for thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shall tread upon his neck.
Right, and that's how we patiently wait to tread upon the necks of our enemies. Right.
Romans 8 verse 33 is that who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect?
Right.
It is God that justifies. Who is he that condemneth? It is Yahushai that died, yea, rather, that is risen again. Right. Even
So it's the Lord and we're in the midst, man, making this decision for us. So you can't count out, as some people like to count out your house shine. You know what I mean? Getting to the very power. Lord, man, we are the Lord, your house shine. We owe him debt because the blood that was spilled is for. That's the reason why we get back this knowledge in the first place. Because the Lord spilled his blood for us. Right?
We are not the servants of Christ.
Right.
You finish up?
who shall separate us from the love of Yahushua? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? Right? And we start with this topic earlier on it. They say we are going to go through tribulation.
Exactly. So all of these things we are going through, man. The Lord is ever merciful. The Lord is always merciful and long suffering. You know?
So if we are for the Heavenly Father, a part of the elect, we will use us to this truth, right? And we will go through successful.
Right. Israel saw the elect be crowned. So that means that prophecy, you know, it already come to pass, but we need to play it out now. Because that's the mystery. The whole mystery thing is we don't know who is numbered. That's why Israel's never give a name and say such man, such
Scripture. 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6 says, "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power, when he shall come to be glorified in his saints and to be admired in all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day."
Alright, God, hey, it's so beautiful, man. You know, so that's what we're buying from, man. The glory of Yahweh Shai, man. Right? It's going to be showing upon us because guess what? We diligently, you know what I mean, seek the Lord and teaching his word. Doing all of this, man. Right? So when the Lord appear, you know, the men, the elect, and the nation of Israel, man, right, is going to appear with him in glory. Because all of this is for the glory of Yahweh Shai, man. You know? You see, that's our righteousness is what? It's a spilled grass. See? So all glory and honor go back to Yahweh Shai. You know, the scripture now, we have scripture now, Isaiah 2 and verse 11, so what? The Lord lofty looks of men shall be humble. See it again.
Isaiah 2 and straight to point to verse 11 says, "The lofty looks of God shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day."
Right. See, the Lord alone will be exalted. Right? The scripture says what? Raise you up, forgot the scripture. Until I rise up to the prayer. Yeah, wait upon me, yeah. Yeah, because basically it is the Lord's vengeance, man. See, it is the Lord's vengeance. The Lord set up Esau in a way where only him can go and take down Esau. You know? The Lord set him up in a way where only him can become mighty. So till the level where become start to deceive him. You know? As the scripture says. So he start to think of himself as a God. But the scripture says what? The Lord will show himself what? He's a man and not God. See, so in that day, it's going to be shown who, you know, who was the one who raised up in spirit and deceived in mind, you know, and show glory for the Lord in our shine, our get, man. Right? We, as men who were doing work and was as Israel stood stiffly for the name Yahushua, Yahushua. Through Yahushua, we are going to get glory because we saw through the spirit and power, you know, these words, saw the things and we were warned. But guess what? We were ridiculed. And so we're madman. You know, we don't have nothing better to do. We come out, yeah, we come out in a dress on sidewalk and we are telling madness, we are praise devil. All of these things, you know. See, we never wait for it. You know, I'm saying we because we don't know what the future will. You know, because we can be saying this and tomorrow we'll have the spirit and we'll just go up. We take and go wait for it. You know.
This is definitely a tree said, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the grave. For my determination against the nation
It's to gather the nation. Gather the nation.
It's a my determination is together.
is to gather the nation,
Right.
that I may assemble the kingdom,
I may assemble the kingdom,
pour upon them my indignation,
upon them mine indignation,
even all my fierce anger,
Right.
for all the earth shall be devoured,
Right.
the fire of my jealousy.
right? So that's why scripture say what? When the Lord comes, even the men will pierce it. I mean, I see it. Because the Lord has come for take revenge, vengeance.
Vengeance is mine.
Right. I will repay it, say the Lord.
God.
See, so we give our praises to Yahweh, washing our shining. See, we can't let out, you know what I mean, our mediator, our lawyer, we are advocate on our side, you know. Yeah, we play our cause daily because it's a thing that we fall daily. Right? We fall a lot daily. And if it was up to the Heavenly Father alone, all of would get wiped out. All of would get wiped out.
Scripture, Matthew 10, verse 32, it says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men,
Right?
him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven.
Right.
But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
Right. See, the Lord is the one who actually then in the midst and say, look,
The reason.
yeah, make my peace, my big, you know, hey, brother, you don't fall, but look on the record, you know,
Have
He's
mercy.
Have mercy,
Yeah.
you know, so
That is my fight.
at least my child, you know.
You know?
If we left up to Heavenly Father alone, we get burned, because we as dust. Yeah, significant creatures, they can make us in the leader.
Yeah, because the Lord cannot do all wickedness or unrighteousness. I mean, and trust me, everything what we do, we be, even the laws, the righteous acts we are trying our best to follow. They, still a parent. You understand? Because it's a wicked kingdom, it's a wicked society. And that's why if you never get how child, then look, all of these things will be null and void. You know?
Quick second. History. Numbers chapter 14, verse 8. It says, if the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us a land which floweth with milk and honey. Only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. But all the congregation beat stones them with stones, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the sons of Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me, and how long will it be ere they believe me? For aught I have shewed among them, I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and will make of thee a greater nation and a mightier than they. And Moses said unto the Lord Yahweh, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land, for they have heard that thou, Yahweh, art among these people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by daytime in a pillar of a cloud, and in a pillar of a fire by night. Now if thou shalt kill all his people as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, because Yahweh was not able to bring these people into the land which he sware unto them, therefore he hath slain them in the wilderness. And now I beseech thee, let thy power of my people be great, according as thou hast spoken, saying, the Lord is long suffering, get the way I said, and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and the fourth generation.
That's right, man. Hey, it's so terrible. Hey, the Lord will fit this man to Israel, man.
Whole nation,
One nation,
and
man.
made out of Moses one, and another
Yeah.
nation. You see that?
You know? So, hey, yo, that's what we need.
And what Moses did, Moses was the mediator. It begged for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, it begged for you. So in other words, Moses was the mouthpiece for Israel, where it an argument quick, you know, to find out, you know, because whosoever in the spirit, Moses is King David. Right, because Moses was called king in Eshron, Eshron or something like that. Jeshurun. And no, Abraham. See, it's the spirit. Moses basically find argument quick to appease the wrath of the Lord, man. Which, if you can receive it, the name Yahweh was being brought out there, but actually it was Yahweh Shai, the angel of the Lord that was there in representation of the Heavenly Father. He was from the beginning, Yahweh Shai. He was always there, man. He is a hidden manna.
Right.
You know?
This is Deuteronomy 33 and verse 4 says, Moses command us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob, and he was king in Jethro,
right. Yeah.
when the head of the people and the tribe of Israel were gathered together.
And that's spiritual, man. You know? That's spiritual. See, so as the brothers are going to look, you know, we need a mediator, man. And the funny thing is that the first covenant that was made, in Hebrews 8 verse 7, the first covenant that was made, it was not perfect. You know why? The laws was written on what? Stones. It wasn't written in our inner parts. That's the difference between the Levitical priesthood and Yahushai's priesthood, the order of Melchizedek. Because Yahushai was the ultimate priest from the get-go. From before he is the man. You understand? The priest, the priesthood of Aaron, basically they had to offer up sins for themselves and the people. Yahushai did that once. He is the man that's supposed to be worshipped, man. You understand the scripture, Yahweh?
It's Hebrews 8 verse 7, it says, for if the first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second.
Furthermore, we in flesh. You understand? That the first covenant, you know, where we have to sacrifice bullocks and stuff like that, that could make us perfect, man. That could have, and the baptism, none of those could make any of us perfect. Because for the most part, Israel was carnal. The laws, they are spiritual. But dwelling in a carnal vessel, you understand? Having not 100% of the spirit, you cannot keep the laws, man, to the best of your ability. That's the reason why we have an advocate with the Most High for a new covenant, which is Yahushai. Go ahead,
For finding fault with them, he said, behold, days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
So he's going to make a fresh covenant. Because the covenant was already with Israel. The thing is, the first covenant is done away with. That doesn't mean we're going to walk and continue in transgression. You understand? Why? We're under a period that is called what? Grace. Which means a time to get yourself right. Grace is a period. Let's break it down. You see, just like when there is a sin and there is a sin not unto death. All of us at some point in time committed a sin unto death. Originally speaking, we were supposed to be good to death based off of the first covenant. But because we cannot keep that first covenant perfectly, the Lord basically get rid of the first covenant and put us in a period called grace for us to reflect and what we were doing under the first covenant, trying to make our vessels more pure for the second covenant, which the vessel cannot make it. But it's the spirit, really. But when the spirit starts to become pure, as Yahushua said, first make clean what? Inner, the platter and the cup. Then the outside will clean our soul. Who have a quick interjection? Don't lose us scripture kind of finish it.
This is Hebrews 2 and verse 9. It says, when we see Yahushua was made a little lower than the angels,
coming in flesh, right?
For the suffering of death, crowned with the glory and honor that he, by the grace of God, should taste death for every man.
Exactly, yeah. Which is Israel.
Right. Verse 10 says, for it become him of whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing in many sons unto glory, made the captains of their salvation
perfect through suffering. So that's our mediator. He is the author and finisher of our faith. That's the reason why we can come out here now and say all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua. Because first thing first, the name was taken away from out our mouth. And we've been taught Jesus, we've been taught Allah, Buddha, Jehovah, Selassie, all different names contrary to the actual names of the Lord man and the Father. But now, seeing because of this grace period, the Lord find it fit to loose the seals, man, and give it unto his servants to bring it out. You have a quick interjection?
Romans 6 verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue?
Right now, the life expectancy right now for you Israelites is 25-year-old. How can we survive? You can't survive, man. And then you might try. We best to walk that straight and narrow. And our kids, for those of us who are kids, then here the alphabet community come up and sing songs. They're coming for your children.
Yeah, they're coming for your kids.
You understand? Yeah, exactly. You understand? And them are sick, they're oh, coming for your children. And you can't do nothing about it. You don't have the right to defend yourself. So there's no power in and no might. So that's the reason why we should use this grace period that we're dwelling in now properly and carefully. You understand? In thinking upon the Lord throughout this captivity, man. Calling upon the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for deliverance, man. Go back to the scripture we have.
For finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant.
Now that we're approaching that day speedily. When this new covenant is going to be made, go ahead.
With the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, that according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I did not, say the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel.
And this is the key part, man. For this is the covenant that I will make with what? The house of Israel. Go ahead.
After those days, say the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind.
He will put the laws into our mind. No. Let me say this, man. It's in the scriptures. It's specifically speaking to a specific set of people among the nation of Israel. These laws that we're reading, it's not in all Jake's mind. So if you have a conscience towards the word, and you're trying to follow it, that means then you fall under this scripture here. So he said, this is the covenant that I will make with them in those days. I will put the laws in what?
Into their mind.
Go ahead.
And write them into their heart.
Which is the same thing from the Hebrew lab. Go ahead.
And I will be to them a God.
And he shall be to us a what? A power.
God.
When you go back to the prophecy in Isaiah, it says he's gonna be what? Emmanuel. Which means what? God with us, man. As a son shall be born. You can bring it up about Pastor. And exactly, bring that prophecy. Say, so he shall be unto us a power. Go ahead.
They shall be to me a people.
And we shall be to him a what? A people. In other words, the bride. And he, the bridegroom, man. Go ahead.
And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord.
Because in the kingdom, we're gonna know the Lord, man. Go ahead.
For all shall know me from the least to the greatest.
And from the just born to the greatest, man. They're gonna know the Lord Yahweh Shemar Shai.
Isaiah 9,
Yeah, go ahead.
and verse 6 says, For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder.
And that's Yahweh Shai. He's gonna be the head ruler, man. He's the governor, the general, you know? Go ahead.
And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And of the increase of his government, and peace there shall be no
And
end.
there shall be no end.
And upon the throne of David, and upon his kingdom, is to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this.
Now you see why the Lord is coming back, man. That text there speaks volume. That text there speaks a lot. Like a lot. Don't play with Yahweh Shemar Shai, man. See, the Lord said, I work in the days. He do him tell you, and I don't believe it. Sometimes we see something that take place. We know the scripture is said that, but you marvel like, no, oh.
That's what I say. You tell you before that you can't say your idols.
I've done it. Yeah, you know, like, whoa. The scripture is said that. You know?
And this is Acts 13 and verse 41. And it says, Behold, ye despisers and wonder and perish, for I will work a work in your days, a work which ye shall in no wise believe, though a man declare it unto you.
Exactly. You know? So we don't declare, don't declare it, you publish it. A lot of people see it and refuse to acknowledge it. See? But it doesn't matter because it's going to come to pass. It is written whether they're here or whether they're forbear. We're supposed to still come and speak the truth. Understand? So that's it. That's the job of the prophets, man, to come and to prophesy. And for years, you know, constantly, channels being deleted, you know, videos being strike, you know, hope information come out and it goes, and then a beautiful thing, there's a censorship on the word now, like Maxine and MOTD. So if you never dare get it, you try get it now. Exactly, you know, that's not the line, yeah. There's a real censorship taking place now. See, be a coded language that come out now, man. See, but the elect, there shall be a quick understanding, man. You know, whatever way come out, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Because it is that of us that is gonna give them. We are just the mouthpiece, but it is of the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shemar Shai, who is going to give it to them. You know? Exactly. Yeah. And the Lord give the increase. You know? Yeah, bring it up, whatever.
This is Baruch 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
So in the land of their captivity, we're gonna what? Remember ourselves among this great spirit. You know? Now, why do you think come out here have Hebrew names? I think we have Hebrew names because it had a new funny. I think we grow up. Well, like, you know, we just barely get two little whiskers, but for the brothers that we have beard, I think we just grow beard because of the fat. You know, I get my children, and my children have what? Hebrew names. Because there's no way we can come and teach that I'm an Hebrew Israelite and give my children English names. That doesn't make no sense. Well, to each his own, but in my opinion, that doesn't make no sense. You know?
The land of joy and waters, it shall
Rehearse the righteous acts.
Done.
You know? So the everyday life, the everyday move, it proves or it shows what you're really up to it when it comes to this ministry, man. You know? It show your character, it show who you is. You know? Scripture? Yeah,
Verse 31 says, and shall know that I am the Lord their God, and I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity,
And we are-
think upon my name.
we are here giving our praises. When you start with the camp, our praises to Yahweh, God, and Yahweh.
Done.
You know, in the land of our captivity. And right now, the captivity here in Jamaica start turn up. You know, people, hey, the government, you have a piece of backlash come and say you're away. Because the people, if you check them comment boards, and if you check them social media videos and stuff, you have people who have come out now and speak about the fact that there's an urgency when people come out and speak against the Prime Minister, or my brother just said the Crime Minister. But when it comes to the price of the goods on the shelves, now get set. You know? No, when it comes to jobs, now get set. But anything will seem offensive to the Prime Minister, you know, there is an instant, you know, action recorded.
Yep. I have this new video with post, you know, on the internet. This youth. I say 5 subjects. And then Angel is fighting fast, but I can't fight on fast, please respect it. They want to fight, yeah, maths and English. They want to fight fast.
And I'm not going to fight it. See? I'm telling him, listen. And then you have another set of people and say, see, and negativity them drawn to. See? So you have people who have prepared themselves, you know, for this upheaval. That's the reason why they need more men, young men, in the military and the police force to quell population. Because what they are trying to do is they are trying to suppress any form of civil uprising, man. That's what they're doing. And if you're watching this, brown dog, you know that I'm telling the truth, man. And we are telling the truth. But nevertheless, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to have his hands in it. You're not going to stop it. And you're going to have to deal with the people. You know, your entire government and the opposition, all of you are going to have to deal with the people. That is according to the scriptures. Go ahead, I will soon close out.
This is 2 Ezra 15, verse 2-5. It's a war to the world, and then that will they reign, for the sword and the destruction join night.
Yes, your destruction coming, and it's coming swiftly. Go ahead.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and sword in their hands.
Go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men and invade one another.
And sedition is an uprising against whatever powers that be. Like the police force, the military, the government, you know, the politicians, it doesn't matter. That is sedition. Go ahead.
Right. They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Because every man going to say them have them own strap. And them want food to eat, because right now the prices of the goods on the shelves are ridiculous, man.
Right.
You see a woman that show up, because we got a supermarket with $10,000. Look here, me get one cornflakes, and she has show some little something with $10,000. You need to do something about this now. He's a prime minister. What can he? And then because he's such a goddamn puppet with his head so far up the white man shits him, him can't even come out and explain how money works and how the economy is in a bad state worldwide. He have to sell you out because he came and he got given to you what? Prosperity. Where is the prosperity? I haven't seen it.
Hey, as you're talking about the economy is in a bad state worldwide. I'm watching this video on RT, and basically let me say the US Fed in the last 2 years print more money than since the Federal Reserve started 100 years ago. They print more money.
Exactly. That's why the billionaire and him again, they come out the other day. You have the stock billionaire come out the other day and say, yo, we're in the worst bubble since history. And he said, if this bubble pass December, then him say that is a miracle to all the bubbles stay right now. A billionaire said that. You have something to say?
Oh, and the point about the 10,000 the goods,
Yeah.
so they come in parliament and they say, oh,
Yeah.
how much goods do they can buy? So that
Yeah.
they come up here and poor people.
Poor people, yeah. But remember, Porsche Simple Miller say, I love the poor. Yeah? Well, the poor gonna feed sweet on your asses, man. You go on, huh?
Right. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Uh-huh.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, men shall be afraid, and men shall be afraid. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
And for great tribulation. You know what I'm saying? And for great tribulation, because that's the time we're living in, man. You see, the scripture says, perilous time shall come. You know? Daniel says, such a time has never seen since there was a nation. You know? But the beautiful part of that text is that, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered, man.
That is right.
Everyone that is written in the book. So we hope that we are part of that. The last scripture,
Isaiah 55 and 11 says, so shall my word be that word forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
and it shall prosper in the thing the Lord sent it, man. And that's prophecy. To top it off, that is prophecy, man. Straight up. Prophecy. Right to the point. With that one, us all praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh. Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Dash. And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. It's a curfew, so we have to get the hell up out of here, Shalom.